Browns-Falcons trade idea sends veteran defensive lineman to Atlanta. The Cleveland Browns and Atlanta Falcons may want to seriously consider making this trade, which would make sense for both sides. The Cleveland Browns have a handful of veterans who could be traded at some point in 2025, and it's honestly surprising that the Browns haven't dealt any of them this offseason. However, there is still time for Cleveland to make a move, and Corey Woodruff of the Win believes the Browns could potentially offload defensive tackle Shelby Harris. Woodruff also named the Atlanta Falcons as a possible destination for Harris. Harris would be an ideal addition for the Falcons, who are a bit thin in the middle of the defensive line right now in terms of run support. Woodruff wrote, Harris remains a reliable veteran at this point in his career, and Atlanta could give him more playing time in the trenches than Cleveland could. The Falcons would be better off with Shelby on the roster. The Browns selected Mason Graham as their top draft choice and also have Mike Hall Jr. returning in 2025 after an injury-marred rookie season. So it would make sense for Cleveland to trade Harris to open up room for its two young players. Harris has spent the last 2 years with the Browns and is coming off a 2024 campaign in which he played 14 games and registered 37 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. The 34-year-old has been a solid contributor for Cleveland, but he doesn't fit the Browns' timeline and is entering the final year of his contract. A trade would make sense for both sides. NFL rumors. Falcons insider prefers Browns over Steelers in Kirk Cousins trade idea, while the Atlanta Falcons publicly remain committed to keeping Kirk Cousins. Trade speculation continues to swirl around the high-priced backup, although the Pittsburgh Steelers have been floated as a potential Plan B. A key Falcons insider believes a different AFC North team present a much better trade partner, the Cleveland Browns. In a recent analysis, ESPN's Atlanta reporter Mark Raimondi evaluated several hypothetical trades and landed on a deal with Cleveland as the one that made the most sense for everyone involved. The Browns' win-win proposal. The proposed trade would send Kirk Cousins and a 2026 seventh-round pick to the Cleveland Browns. In return, the Atlanta Falcons would receive quarterback Kenny Pickett, a 2026 sixth-round pick, and significant financial relief. This destination always made the most sense for Cousins, who has a long history with Browns coach Kevin Stefanski from their time together in Minnesota. Raimondi wrote, he suggests that after OTAs and minicamp, the Browns might realize they need a proven veteran to lead a quarterback room that includes Joe Flacco, rookies, and Pickett, especially with Deshaun Watson sidelined. For the Falcons, the deal is a home run. They would agree to pay $17.5 million of Cousins' guaranteed money for 2025, but would save a crucial $10 million against the cap. In the process, they would acquire a capable new QB2 in Pickett. Why it's better than the Steelers' offer. Raimondi believes this hypothetical Browns offer is far superior to a proposed deal with the Steelers, which would only net Atlanta a conditional 2026 sixth-round pick. The offer with the Steelers would be a great scheme fit for the signal caller, but the Browns' offer works on multiple levels, Raimondi explained. For the Falcons, they get Pickett, who showed with the Eagles last season he could be a serviceable backup. More importantly for Atlanta will be the $10 million in relief from Cousins' guaranteed money in 2025. Ultimately, the move would satisfy all parties. The Falcons get cap relief and a solid backup. The Browns get a starting quarterback with a familiar coach, and Cousins gets the starting opportunity he desires. It's a clear win for everyone involved.